Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the digital asset investor. I don't normally show coin market cap on my videos, but today I need to show coin market cap, and the reason is that today I believe, from everything that I see, I believe SBI VC has finally gone live. Now, for those of you that don't remember, coin market cap back in the last run up in 2017 in digital assets, CoinMarketCap stopped reflecting a lot of the Korean market prices. The prices over there in Asia were a lot higher than they were being reflected here in the United States. And so those prices, they stopped reflecting them without telling anyone, and it caused XRP to crash. Well, CoinMarketCap has never really, to my knowledge, given any good answer as to whether they've now included feeds from those Asian exchanges, because as we all know, this is a global phenomena. So, but more specifically, I do not believe that CoinMarketCap has a feed from SBI, and SBI could prove to be the biggest and best exchange for XRP. And so I think today would be a good day to ask CoinMarketCap what the story on that is, because I've looked, and I'll show you here. I do not see SBI listed anywhere in the exchanges that are their exchange listings on CoinMarketCap. I even saw CoinField, which is a Canadian exchange, but I do not see SBI. So I think this is a question that CoinMarketCap, who is the leader in these websites that list the prices of digital assets, they get billions of views. And I think they ought to answer that question for people. So when you get a chance, ask CoinMarketCap why they don't have SBI in their feed, because I don't think they do. Well, let's look at SBI for a minute. I'm going to go through this. First, for those of you that don't know, Crypto Eddie, that's how you say this, E-R-I, Crypto Eddie, she is she's the YouTuber for the XRP community from Japan. She speaks Japanese and the whole thing, and so she's able to give us more insight of what's going on in Japan. And so you should not just follow her on Twitter. This is her Twitter feed, Twitter handle at SENTOSUMOSABA, but also go to Crypto Eddie, that's E-R-I, and subscribe to her YouTube channel. Very smart lady, very nice lady. XRP is now more liquid today than yesterday. The new live VC Trade Pro site has zero maker and taker fees and supplies continuous liquidity as a designated market maker. And so she's saying that it is live now. All right, and next, from XRP Honeybear at C_Mike13 sent me this, and this is from someone who is showing a video of what the platform looks like so far. This is at XThinker2. SBI VC Trade Pro is live, and this is what it looks like. It's a very short 1 minute 12-second video if you want to go watch this video on exactly what it looks like when you log into that to SBI VC. Then the crypto utility guy at UtilityGuy7 sent me this, and this is from XRP_Canada. Another huge milestone achieved for Ripple and the XRP community as SBI VC officially launches today. Current Rapid SBI VC, what's next? And this is the notice of the launch. This might be a good thumbnail for this video. And then, okay, now from XRP Crypto Wolf. The UK's Financial Conduct Authority finalized its guidance on crypto assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum, clarifying which tokens fall under its jurisdiction. Bitcoin and Ethereum, which the FCA classes exchange tokens, are not regulated through AML rule though AML rules apply. And if you remember, I believe it was this same organization that Brad Garlinghouse had come out and said, see, they said we have things in common with Ethereum. XRP is kind of similar to Ethereum. And so, and they were hinting that XRP will get a designation other than security as well. Okay. Next, this is from Chinu Patel at Chinu Patel 29 and sent me this. This is from Matty Greenspan. He's one of the analysts at eToro, and he's talking that he's sending out this article, UK Markets Watchdog, crypto assets have no intrinsic value, and he took issue with this. He says, please tell me, Mr. Watchdog, who will protect UK citizens against the massive depreciation of the British pound? GBP USD is down 30% in the last 5 years. Do you have any consumer protections for that? Well, I'll answer Matty Greenspan's question for him. Nobody's going to protect the UK citizens. Only digital assets will, because fiat is the true scam of the world. They would have you think that digital assets that are in a finite amount that can't be duplicated are the scam, but the actual scam is the scams created by these central banks of the world, and they know it. They just know that it's their scam, and as long as it's their scam, it's legitimate, and that's the dirty little secret, and they know it. Okay, from again, I think I'm saying this right. Michelle Vandenberg at MVDB01 or 01 sent me this. U.S. Senator, even if we wanted to, we couldn't ban Bitcoin, and I think that he couldn't have said that better. Because, of course, they want to. They would love to be able to ban these digital assets. This is like a flea on a dog's butt. This drives these politicians and the governments mad that they're having to deal with this. And the truth of the matter is Satoshi Nakamoto unleashed something on them that was in direct response to them finally overstepping their bounds, their bounds in the financial crisis and doing the bailouts. I've said it from day one of this channel. That was the final straw of the citizenry. And when they saw that, that is when you got Bitcoin. And these people got exactly what they deserved, because when they did those bailouts, that was the final FU to the public to say, we run this show and we'll bail out our friends and screw you. And then not only will we bail out the banks and not bail out the other small businesses, but then after we bail the banks out, we're going to let them pay themselves record bonuses, and we're going to let them go after the other people who got burned by the financial crisis and try to bankrupt you or whatever else. So yeah, this is when you push the people and you push the people and you push the people enough, eventually you'll get backlash. That is what digital assets are. I don't care what anybody says. Digital assets were a backlash. 1,000% was a backlash against an overstep and an overbearing government, period. Now, we now have different varieties of answers to that. I'm an XRP holder. The guys at Ripple, they are working with the governments. But that doesn't mean if I'm going to benefit from Ripple going about it the right way, I'm still benefiting, even though I know why this all came about. I'm still benefiting. I just think that I've aligned myself with the correct company and the correct digital asset that would go about it the right way. Okay. Next, this is from Michael at VAL5 Links. The United States Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, is planning to run through contractors a Bitcoin and Ethereum node, in addition to as many as possible of the following blockchains: Bitcoin Cash, Stellar, Zcash, EOS, Neo, and XRP Ledger. So here's what we're looking at, and this makes total sense. And this is kind of what I've thought would happen all along. Imagine having nodes for XRP being like the SEC could have a node. Who knows? The Department of Justice could have a node. The IRS could have a node. You could have nodes, or the Central Bank of England could have a node. That would make total sense. Everybody's got a stake in the game, and to me, everything about that makes sense. And so it doesn't really surprise me that this is the direction this is all going. Okay, Chinu Patel 29 sent me something else. This is what it's all about right here, folks. Marshall Hayner, at Marshall Hayner, tweeted this out. Everybody is claiming Bitcoin and crypto is a bubble, and I'll add Ponzi scheme and other things. Meanwhile, the largest bubble we've ever seen is right in front of our eyes. Credit card debt, 1 trillion. Student loan debt, 1.6 trillion. Auto loan debt, 1.2 trillion. Mortgage debt, 9.9 trillion. National debt, $22.5 trillion. It's time for Plan B. It's Plan Bitcoin, I guess. But the most interesting part of this is that all of this entire system of debt was created by the governments of the world. This, in my opinion, has always been designed to enslave the people. If you put everyone in debt, you own them. Simple as that. Who owns the banks ultimately? The feds, don't they? I mean, the banks are able to make money. They're allowed to make money on interest because they have the word bank on the front of that building. Take away the word bank, and all of a sudden they can't loan money out for more than what they got the money. I mean, they can't loan money out and make money on the interest. So, and they're the ones that created this system, the whole system. I've said for a long time, the idea of home ownership, of borrowing money to own a home in the United States, that is a gimmick. And if you really take a step back and start studying the numbers, if you take a 30-year loan out on a home, and you go the length of time, you pay that entire loan off. Look at what you've actually bought that house for and what that house has appreciated to. Was it really a good investment? I believe that all of that was set up to enslave the citizens with debt. And I believe that it was a complete scheme, and look no further than the financial crisis to see if that scheme really does work over time. Okay, and next, Ripple partners with Kyoto University of Tokyo for blockchain research. Cryptocurrency giant Ripple has partnered with Kyoto University and University of Tokyo as a part of its university blockchain research initiative. Now, I just wanted to make this one point in this. Ripple, this is just one of the smart things that Ripple has done. They've gone out and they're contributing money to this research initiative, and more or less that they know that all of the innovation will be done out of the best universities across the world. Imagine these universities being given millions of dollars by Ripple in order to more or less create new use cases for XRP. That is genius. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe and hit the like button, and tell your friends and family that Ripple is on it. They've got every facet of this business. They're focused on everything. I mean, everything that you can think of, they've got a focus on, whether it's creating an innovation lab with Spring or funding research at universities. These guys have thought of everything. There's no better place to be than as an XRP holder, in my opinion. Thank you for listening.